Hey, what's up? It's Patrick. It's Rose via Fire. And I pray this message reaches who it needs to reach. So let's talk about each country has its own Satan, bruh. So what I mean by that is that you got some people out there to whereas they be acting as though they thinking of this country they want to go to, and they thinking as though it's all gonna be heaven and this and that, bruh. Some people be like, oh, I'm gonna leave America, go to this country, and it's gonna be heaven for me, or have you seen some of these people be talking as though that's the case or something, bruh? They be acting as though like, bruh, these people be acting as though they go into heaven or something. Oh, I'm gonna go to this country. It's much safer. It's much this and it's much that, bro. Bro, each country has its own Satan, bro. We still on the planet Earth, bro. I'm trying to tell you, bro. What these people don't understand, like, these people be moving to different places and different countries, and they don't even be checking in with God first. What if God don't want you to be there? Don't you know that God has a place he wants you to be? These people don't care about God, bro. These people be like, oh, I'm just going to move here because I'm trying to escape from everything. So if you don't check in with God first and see, does God even want you to move to that country, and you're just doing your own thing, you're not even following God's plan. You following your own emotions and feelings. So you get to this country and you ain't even checking with God. So God is going to be like, okay, cool. You think you're going to heaven, bruh. God just going to allow Satan to just show you what's going on in that country. You know what I'm saying? God going to show you a horror film and a nightmare in that new country. Oh, you know, this country is the safest in the universe. In the universe? Is this country heaven, bruh? This country is not heaven. So what are you talking about? It's the safest. It's the perfect place for me as a black man or as a black woman. Who told you this? Don't you know black people be hated across the multiverse of the whole entire earth? Black people be hated across the whole earth, bro. I'm trying to keep it real with you. Like, a lot of these countries, bro, they not gonna really rock with you. Like, they gonna have some type of racism and some types of different things, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just gonna be real with you, you know, even though like people be just doing their own thing, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like people don't even want to follow God's plan for their life. And if you go into another country, but you didn't even like ask God or follow God to see if he wants you to be there, because God has a purpose. Let's say God has a purpose for your life, right? And then you reject God's purpose for your life, and then you run to this other country thinking it's going to solve the problem. And then here comes the devil. Here comes the devil speaking Chinese. Here comes the devil speaking Japanese, destroying your life. How the devil speaking Japanese destroying your life, bruh? How the devil speaking Chinese destroying your life? You the one trying to run to these countries, brother. The devil gonna come to you speaking. You going to Dubai, okay? The devil gonna come speaking Dubainese. You going to Brazil, the devil gonna speak Brazilianese, bro. He gonna get you irregardless, bro. The devil already controls like the minds of people in majority of countries, bro. I'm trying to tell you the truth, bro. He already controls a lot of these systems like in these countries. So irregardless of where you run or what you heard about, where you ran, you heard it was safe and perfect and this and that. But if you are doing that out of your own plan and as a way of running from God, bro, you're going to find the devil who's speaking another language. Let's say you go from America, you're trying to go to Sweden, or you're trying to go to Thailand. You think it's the safest and this and that, but God don't even want you there, bro. You ain't even ask God. You just move based off of your own feelings. So now you're going to run into the devil in Thailand, or you're going to run into the devil in Bali, and the devil going to be speaking Thailandese, and he going to destroy you. The devil going to speak Balinese, destroying you. It don't matter where you go. You just got to be where God wants you to be. That's the message, bro. You got to be where God wants you to be. These people be acting as though they going to heaven, bro. What heaven you going to, bro? If you're not where God wants you to be, you going to hell. I'm going to repeat that one more time. If you're not where God wants you to be, whatever location you go to, whatever country you go to, you just going to be going to hell. You're going to be in hell on earth. You're going to be in hell on earth. And then after, look, it's going to be like this. Let me break it down. You're going to be in hell on earth. And after you leave earth, you're going to be in hell again. So people better really check in with God. People really better ask God what he wants them to do and where he wants them to be. Because if you living where God doesn't want you to be, that means the devil gonna have access to you irregardless. You get what I'm saying? And these people be acting as though, like, man, these people be doing their own thing. That's the thing. People doing their own thing, bro. People doing their own thing. I could be like, okay, you know what? America too stressful. America got a lot going on. Let me just go to Sweden right now. Let me go to Bali right now. What if God don't even want me there? What if God don't want me there? If God don't want me there, then I'm just going to be in a place that God don't want me. I'm going to repeat that one more time. If God don't want me there, I'm just going to be in a place that God does not want me to be. And if God does not want you to be in the place, the devil going to come in with a frying pan and he's going to cook you, bro. I'm going to tell you the truth. But hey, people free to do whatever they want to do. People free to believe whatever fairy tales that they wants to believe. You know what I'm saying? You got these reality TV shows. People be watching too much Love Island and this and that. They think life is a game or something. They think life is a fairy tale island or something, bro. Man, life is too real, bro. These people be watching all this stuff. Satan be destroying their minds, and then they acting as though they surprised on what's going on. You know what I'm saying? But I just wanted to talk about this message right here because, you know, I be seeing this stuff, people just going to different countries as though that's where God wants them to be. You ain't even asked God. When the last time you asked God before doing anything? Some of these people never ask God before. They just doing their own thing. They doing their own thing, bro. And then they expect God to protect them in a different country. You could go, I'm going to repeat this one more time. You could go to the safest place that you feel is the safest place in the world, bro. You could go to the safest place that you feel is the safest place in the world. But if God don't want you to be there, and if you didn't really check in with God's purpose for your life, that safest place is going to turn into the nightmarish place. Why? Because what do you mean why? You acting as though God don't have access to every place in the world, bro. God just gonna reach out. God gonna reach you no matter where you go. No matter where you go, God is going to reach you, bro. He gonna get to you, bro. And then look though, the devil also gonna get to you. Even the devil has access to get to you. So it's not even just God who has access to get to you. And then look though, it's God who's gonna be sending the devil to get to you. You know what I'm saying? So the devil could get to you wherever you are on the planet Earth. It don't matter where you are. The devil could get to you, bro. That's why, bro, these people be trying to be, oh, you know, I'm locked up in this safe under the basement, under the mountain, under this secret location and this and that, bro. That ain't nothing. The devil could still get to you easily, bro. Matter of fact, that probably even makes it easier for him, bro. So there ain't no running from, there's no running from the spiritual things of God, bro. There's no running from the spiritual world, bro. You cannot run, so you might as well just stand and fight and follow God and face the spiritual world and face the spiritual things of God and face the spiritual reality. Ain't no running, so there's no point in trying to act like you're running. You know what I'm saying? So that's basically all I wanted to talk about, man. Peace.